Hi guys, Arlena here. We are at 272 Kripplebush Road in Stone Ridge. It is a lovely 1890 farmhouse, which also includes this 3-story barn and studio space across the street. It has some lovely landscaping, which I'll show you in a moment. But first, let's go inside. So you first walk into this sunroom with concrete floors, very bright, place for your coats, and then there's windows so you get a lot of the light indoors as well. And first you walk into the dining room area, which has these incredible ceilings, dark wood floors, French doors out to one of the 2 very lovely patios, and a working fireplace. Next you have the very large kitchen with high ceilings and skylights. The range is a 1950s vintage in great working condition. This is from the previous owner who owned a restaurant. And the current owners put these incredible vintage lights. These ones over the island are from a local artisan. And the island countertop is black walnut. You have some space for storage. Very charming cabinets. Dishwasher and sink here. And of course, tons of light. I love the ceilings in this space and the original beams. And then right behind me, we have these kind of hidden doors. One is the pantry, which has another huge sink, lots of storage, the refrigerator, and plenty of room for all of your gadgets, all of your spices. I love the color that the sellers did in here. It feels very original farmhouse. And then through this other door is your first bath. All the fixtures are vintage. And they've really put some nice touches in here with the wallpaper, again, vintage light fixtures. Very, very cute. So now let's go upstairs. The whole house has radiant floor heating, except for the upstairs. The upstairs has baseboard, so the downstairs floor we were just on and this floor is radiant. They've kind of created this awesome living space on this floor. Again, gorgeous ceilings, dark wood floors, another fireplace, and tons of light. You don't really get this bright sunlight in many farmhouses, so this is really special. The current owners have gut renovated this entire house. So everything you're seeing is new. New windows, floors. They added this built-in shelf area. This is an incredible, entertaining space. You can go out this door and down some steps to the patio, which is the same one that the French doors downstairs lead out to. And then you also have this indoor-outdoor space. This used to be a jacuzzi room, and the current owners turned it into a screened-in porch, which is very bright. There is a door out to the second patio. Look at the light coming in the windows. It's so beautiful here. Let's check out some of the garden. The current owners made this whole space by digging out some soil, leveling it out, adding this blue stone. You have like a multi-tiered garden area. Great for entertaining, lots of separate spaces that people can spread out. And if you go down these steps right here, this is where I started the video. Standing at that corner. Let's go back and see the upstairs, and then we'll walk around the garden. So the two bedrooms are all the way at the top here. Bedroom number one, which they use as the primary bedroom. This is the larger of the two. Lots of light again. You can see the barn right across the street. You have a lot of closet space. This whole wall is closets. Again, something you don't always get in a farmhouse. And our second room, a little smaller, loads of light. They also use this as an office. Every little detail of this house has been well thought out by the current owners, from every gorgeous doorknob to the colors of the floors, the paneling. Everything is extremely styled. And finally, our second bathroom here has handmade tiles, all vintage fixtures, paneling, and a gorgeous shower. Very spacious bathroom, actually. A little cubby for your toiletries here. Nice and bright window. Let's go down to the gardens. So again, we have a Bluestone patio. The current sellers kind of regraded this space, made this level, and added these tiers with loads of flowers. Look at this. Oh my gosh. And this whole yard has deer fencing, so you won't have to worry about deers coming and eating all this gorgeous gardening. Here's your privacy fence to the road. Let's head up to the upper yard. There's a lot of privacy, trees surrounding the entire yard, so you don't really see any neighbors. So now we're kind of up above both patios. See the house, the road down below, tons of gorgeous flowers in bloom. And then when you go all the way up the hill, there's this flat yard up here that would be great for a pool. It's also fenced in. Let me see if I can open it. There we go. So this area, also great for entertaining. There used to be a gazebo here that they kind of cleared out and kept the base. So you have a little deck. Plenty of room for a pool, any activities. And then you have a little horse paddock that the neighbor owns. So sometimes you'll even see horses back here. Again, totally private, surrounded by trees and deer fencing. The current owners also added, what you can see here, some drainage to keep water away from the house. So any water that comes down the hill goes into these drains and is diverted away from the house, so there are no water issues. The whole exterior was just repainted. Some of it was just resided as well. Now we're back down here, right outside of the sunroom. And now let's go across the street and check out the barn and work studio. So right outside of the front sunroom, you have the steps leading up to the house. And the 3-story barn. They use this as a storage space. Could also be a great studio or workspace. Could park your car in here, opening both of these doors. Again, tons of light. And I'll take you up one level here. They all look about the same, but just so you get a sense of the space. Here's the second level, stairs up to the third level. This would be a great studio. And let's head down to the actual studio workspace that they use. This is one of my favorite parts of the house. The studio workspace that they created here has electricity. You could add water and make it a living space. You essentially get a second house. So they have a little meeting, living space set up, a large work table. This room gets a ton of light. I feel like the video doesn't really do it justice of how spacious this really is. You have so much room here. Tons of storage. And you look out at your own pond. You don't only have this space, but also behind this wall is a huge closet. You can see the rest of the yard here, which I will take you out to. This would be a great guest house as well. Some natural landscaping here with the ferns. There's the pond. And look at this huge yard. Check out the pond, and then we'll wrap it up. Gorgeous pond. You probably have great frog noise at night. Really, really peaceful. Cattails and some willow trees hanging over. It's very scenic. All right, that's 272 Kripplebush Road in Stone Ridge. See you next time.